This video provides an overview of the setup required to create a joint venture. To create a joint venture, you must set up address book records for the partners and business units, set up the joint venture structure, define the joint venture, set up financial accounts and information for the joint venture, and set up the division of interest or the DOI for the joint venture and assign the DOI to the joint venture. Optionally, you can set up legal entities and approval list to approve the joint venture. Let's review this setup task. First, set up address book records for all the partners participating in the joint venture. This is a mandatory task. Optionally, you can set up address book records for the joint venture business units included in the joint venture. The term joint venture business units is synonymous with business units, joint venture parent business units, or properties. You can also set up legal entity information for partners and business units in your joint venture. Legal entity information includes items such as a legal name, legal description, and entity type. You must have an address book record in order to set up legal entity information. To complete the next task, which is to define the joint venture structure, you must add the joint venture business units, the managing business unit, joint venture parent business unit, and the properties participating in the joint venture into the JD Edwards EnterpriseOne system by using standard EnterpriseOne programs. After setting up business units, joint venture parent business units, and properties, you establish the parent-child relationship between them. This defines the structure of the joint venture. Next, you define the joint venture by creating a joint venture master record. The master record includes the name of the joint venture, the management information, and an approval list that has the list of partners who can approve the joint venture. Creating approval list is optional. You can review the hierarchy of the joint venture in a chart using the joint venture hierarchy program. In addition to these setup tasks, you must also set up information to calculate and process the overhead of a joint venture. Setting up overhead information is discussed in another video. The next task is to set up the chart of accounts for all the business units in the joint venture. After creating the chart of accounts, you mark specific accounts as distributable accounts. The joint venture management system includes only those transactions associated with distributable accounts when distributing and processing transactions for the joint venture, such as expenses and revenue. Last, you set up the division of interest or the DOI to identify the partners and their percent of interest within a joint venture. Depending on your business requirements, you can create many DOIs with different partners and different persons of interest for the partners. Then, you set up assignment rules to assign the DOIs at various levels, such as at the company level, joint venture level, joint venture parent business unit level, business unit level, or account level. For additional resources on setting up joint ventures in JD Edwards EnterpriseOne Joint Venture Management System, visit us at learnjde.com. Thanks for watching.